A sponsor's license suspension is a situation where the Home Office are not satisfied that a sponsor has been compliant with their sponsor's duty. This could arise, for example, in instances where the sponsor fails to keep a full record of their migrant staff, or where there are some discrepancies between the employee pay and what was stated in the certificate of sponsorship of that particular employee, or where there are other problems with the HR system within the organization. Suspension means that the sponsor will A, no longer be able to sponsor any more migrants, and B, must comply with the Home Office requirements which they failed to comply with, which led to the suspension of the license. The standard period that the Home Office gives sponsors to comply with any breaches of their sponsors' duties is 20 days. However, the Home Office does have a discretion to change that period to longer or shorter. If your sponsor's license is suspended, it would usually mean two things. One, that you will not be able to sponsor any more migrant workers, and two, there's a requirement for you now to show compliance with the reasons, with the breaches which led to the suspension of your license. Ultimately, unless you show compliance within usually 20 days, the license will also be revoked. And if it is revoked, that will mean that all the migrant staff under your sponsorship must now move on and change sponsorship. So you can no longer retain those migrants. If you agree with the Home Office reasons for suspending your sponsor's license, then you can enter into an agreement with the Home Office whereby you agree a plan for complying with the requirements which you failed to comply in the first place. However, if you disagree with the Home Office, then the only remedy for you is to go through a legal process by way of judicial review. We'll ask you for the documentation, we'll collate it, we'll check it on your behalf to make sure that all the specified information is contained within. We'll build your application, incorporate it with our legal representation, and we will also be liaising with the Home Office should there be any problems between making the application and you receiving the outcome.